Hi, this instructional video is on how to graph a linear function when you have a coefficient in front of the x, also known as the slope, that is a quotient. A lot of students get confused by how to choose the numbers for input when you have a fraction as the slope. So let me give you an example. Let's call it 1a, that y is equal to 3/7 x minus 4. Okay, same slope-intercept form. Y is equal to some number x, that's in fraction, minus or plus a constant number, which is the y-intercept. So let's take a look at this one, and I'll leave this over here on the left so you can compare as I go. See, here's what you need to remember when you use a table of values and to select a number for inputs, the domains that is. First, 0 is always a good number to start. It's the simplest number on the number system. So you're going to write the function y is equal to 3/7x, but instead of the x, you're going to substitute it with a 0 minus the 4. And now you're going to evaluate this equation. And the zero product property says that whatever you multiply to a 0, the entire product will become a 0. So that's like saying y is equal to now 0 minus 4. And 0 minus 4, if you have nothing and you take away 4, you end up on a number line, -4. So when the domain or the input is 0, your range or your output is -4. And that becomes your first coordinate. Now, a lot of kids have a tendency to select the next easy number, which is 1. But no, not this time. Oops. Not this time. Instead, I tell the students, hey, look at the denominator of that slope. What is that denominator? 7. So when you select an input, choose the multiples of 7. And the best way to start is the 7 itself. See that? And if your parents are helping you right now, they could see right away that the denominator and the whole number or the numerator, they simplify to become a 1. Sometimes we call it, they cancel out. So all that remain is y is equal to the 3 numerator remaining minus the 4, which is -1. See? So if you choose 7, it becomes -1. And right away, some of you can see what the next pattern is. If it's 0, it's -4. If it's 7, it's -1. So as I increase the x's by multiples of 14 or 7s, because next one will be 14, and so on and so forth, 21, 28, then this will decrease or increase by 3. So this will be -4, then this is -1, then this will be 2. Do you see why? -4 plus 3 is -1. -1 plus 3 is +2. And to check, let's go and plug this in again. Y is equal to 3/7x, but this time it's 14. Minus the 2, that's the original given function. The denominator 7 reduces to 14 2 times. So therefore, 3 times 2 become 6 minus 4. And 6 minus 4, of course, is 2. See right there? And so it's true if you go the other way on the number line on the x. If this was a 7 and this is a 0, if you go backwards, it becomes -7. And since it's increasing this way by 3, that means it's decreasing by 3 the other direction. So this will become -7. And to draw the graph, of course, I should use a ruler. These are the coordinates, 0 and -4, x, and the y. So on the x, I don't move left or right, it's a 0, but the y is down -4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bam! And I have to label my coordinate as 0 and -4. And next coordinate is x is 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that y value is -1, down 1. Oh, I'm making a mess here. So that is 7 and -1. And I'm going to draw a line between those 2 points because that's all I need. That means if I were to plot all other coordinates it will fall somewhere along that line right there. Okay? So now that you saw how that works, when you do your homework, you should know what number to choose. Yeah. All right? Good luck with the rest, okay?